Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to another episode of Effortlessly Abundant Life. Oof, what a weekend. So, for those who don't know, this weekend, this is the actual Rosh Hashanah, the new Jewish year. That is interesting because it's also connected with the lunar calendar. And it's significant because this is the time to start this new chapter in your life. If you're not following the Jewish calendar, it doesn't matter. I think it's a great time to reflect on your goals, to reflect on your life, to reflect on who you are and where you are and where you're not happy, where you feel you are happy, and just kind of check in the middle of the year to see what's working, what is not working. So if you guys want to learn how to make your dreams come true, go ahead and listen after this intro. Welcome to the Effortlessly Abundant Life podcast, where we will dive into the mindset, spirituality, and practical tools to have more of what you want with less effort. I'm your host, Natalia, a mindset shifter, certified life and success coach, and hypnotherapist who is obsessed with making your life feel good from the inside out. So let's dive in today's episode in 3, 2, 1. So my beautiful souls, I am so excited for this episode because I think this is going to be relevant no matter time, no matter when are you listening to it, because it is something that you can always tap into. And I feel that when I didn't make things happen, or things didn't work out for me, or it didn't manifest for me, it was mainly because of this thing that I'm going to share with you. I didn't believe 100%, not even 100%, 120% that it's possible, that it's going to happen, period, end of story. And this is what I want to talk to you about today. I want to talk to you about the power of your decision. The power of your decision. It is crucial for everything that you want in your life. If you want to manifest this dream relationship that you're going to wake up excited to spend the day with your loved one, or a dream career where you go to work where you just feel enlightened, you feel excited, you feel inspired and fulfilled, you feel fairly compensated even more than ever you thought possible. If you want to manifest more money and abundance and wake up and look at your bank account and you see just more and more zeros and it just comes to you with ease. Is it because it had to start with you believing that it's possible for you? And the problem when things start to be a little wacky, things are not going to really manifest in your life, it's because you don't 100% believe it is possible for you. There is this 1% that is like, what if? But it didn't happen in the past. Oh, but it's just, I don't think it could happen for me. Or it never happened. Things like this don't happen to me. Or it didn't happen so easily for me. So why would it happen now? Or this is so crazy. Why would this happen? So just to not get upset or disappointed, we kind of put the thermostat, right? We put our expectations pretty low so we're not going to get disappointed. And this is what kills me, because the honest truth of what you believe or not believe possible for you has nothing to do with the external world. It's you within yourself. It's the stories you tell yourself. And I know that the second you are going to decide that this is going to happen, no matter what, no matter how, no matter when, it's going to just happen. This is when your life is going to change. So I want you to look at one of the things that are not working out for you this year so far. If your business is not making as much as you want, if you're not in the relationship you want, if you're not making the money that you want, if you are not having the friendships that you want, your health that you want, whatever that is, it doesn't matter. I want you to look at yourself first, because remember, everything external is what? A reflection of your inner being. And if your inner being is in conflict, is introducing different energies, it doesn't allow the outside to reflect exactly what you want, because you're going to manifest conflicting energies, conflicting ideas, conflicting experiences. So when you say, I decide that from now on, everything is working out for me. I don't care how it looks like. I don't care if the numbers don't show up for me right now, or the men are not good when I'm going dating, or at work things are really, really hard, or my health is not as doing good as I wished, and my doctor says one thing. What are you deciding to interpret of this reality, what we call quote unquote reality, is up to us. And when we make the decision that this is happening for us and we are on the right way and we're never off, we're not doing a mistake, we're not messing it up, we are on the path of having it and we are sure of it. This is what is going to get you closer than ever to your dream life. And people don't understand the power of your decision. The power of your decision is so tremendous. And some people, most people, are getting to that point where they decide is when they experience a lot of pain. They experience so much pain in their reality that making a change to a healthier body, or getting out of the relationship, or quitting their job to pursue their career, or their whatever they want to do in life, or whatever that is, this new thing is less painful than their current reality. They rather go that way than staying where they are. And that's when we are forced into change. Most of us getting to that point. But we don't have to get to the point where we experience suffering and just unbelievably excruciating pain that we cause for ourselves, right? But if we can take that understanding that really it's up to us, and decision making is so powerful, because when you make a decision, it's not just, oh, I'm saying I made a decision that I want to be a multimillionaire. When you make a decision, it's an internal decision. It's not even something you say. It's an energetic alignment between your mind, between your soul, between your body, between your energy, between everything. Is this alignment of hell yes, it's happening. I don't care how, I don't care when, it is happening. This is when everything's going to start in the outer reality to sink in with your inner reality. And at first, it is going to feel like a hurricane just came, right? It's just going to feel like everything is collapsing, everything is hard, everything is just like not really happening. But when you understand how energetics works, you understand that it's not about that it's not working. It's actually right now shifting and rearranging itself. And like anything between, let's say, can't think about an example, but just think when you are, let's say, in a car, right? And you're changing speeds, or you're changing a shift on your stick shift, right? When you make that shift, it's a little, it's not as smooth sometimes, right? It's shaking, maybe the car is moving, maybe there's noise, maybe it's not as smooth, and it's okay, because that in between frequencies, it's a messy place. And that's where people get caught up with their reality instead of tuning into their own decision, their own alignment, their own vision, and their own faith and trust in themselves and what they want, they start looking and believing what? Their external reality, and say, oops, I must doing something wrong. This is a sign that it's not meant for me. And I'm just ready to go to the safe place. But it's not the truth. This is actually asking you to go even more focused into your future, into what you already envisioned for yourself, and move with that forward. And almost like a horse with their blinds on, just completely don't even look, don't even kind of get distracted from what's going on in the outer reality, and just move like a tunnel vision towards what it is that you see for yourself possible. And literally, almost, I'm telling you, the more you're going to ignore of what your quote unquote reality tells you or shows you, the more you are going to succeed. And some people will call it madness. Some people will call it, are you live in La La Land? Yes, everybody is living in La La Land. We're all living in La La Land because there's no reality. There's no one reality, one factual reality. All of us experiencing the world and the universe from our own eyes, from our own perception, from our own five senses, and make a meaning of what does that mean. So why not make a meaning that serves me and move towards what fulfills me and what I see for myself? Because if you were not supposed to get the relationship or that dream car or that business or everything that you want, it doesn't matter. It's something that is meant for you. That's why God, universe, put it into your soul so you can make a decision to move forward to it or not. Because we always have a choice and we have to co-create with the universe. We can't just be forced and things just can fall on our laps because we're not really chose this. We didn't really became that version that can hold this type of love or abundance or any of that. So it has to be a co-creation where we become the vessel that is ready to receive this energy, and also for the universe to show us the signals, to give us the pulses, to give us these signs and move us and help us direct us towards whatever that is that we want. And when you leaning into that and you choose to see the signs and you are in tune with your vision and you in tune with your decision, no matter what, that's when great miracles is going to happen for you. And I want you to listen to this and save this podcast whenever you feel doubt, whenever things are not working out for you. And you think to yourself, maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe this whole manifestation, this whole over attraction and surrender and self-development is just completely BS. And I just should have listened to my mom and stick to my job and just live this boring life. Is that so? I will tell you something. You will never regret listening and following your own intuition. Never. Even if it's not what you thought it's going to be, or it didn't become what you thought it will be. But this is not where the disappointed is. Disappointment comes when we are not true to our inner self, when we are not following that inner guidance that is within us. And then we feel the disconnect from the inner self. And that disconnect feels very painful because we know the truth. We know what's meant for us. We know what a decision we made. And yet we choose to believe and hear and follow what other people are doing, what other people tell us, what is right, quote unquote. but only you live in this bodysuit, in this world, in this time. You only the one who knows what is best for you. No one else can tell or know what's best for you. So my best advice to stop listening to anybody external or ask for validation or ask for some kind of advice, because when you're going to start listening to yourself and connecting to the best to the best mentor you can ask for, which is source, all you got to do is just listen and just connect. Listen to your body, listen to your soul, listen to your intuition. And the more you can do that, everything starts to be so crystal clear. The map is just there. The messages is just there. The opportunities just line up. It just becomes easier. I'm not saying it's not hard or challenging. Is no like hardship. Of course there is. But there is no that resistance. There's no that disconnect, like I explained to you, where you feel disconnected from your soul, and therefore you experience this deep pain of living this meaningless, soulless life that doesn't fulfill you on a deep, deep level. So look at what do you want for yourself. If you're not following the Jewish lunar calendar, it doesn't matter. Look at the goals you set yourself up for January 2023, for this year. What are the things that are not really sinking, not really happening? And not only I'm talking about the results, because results could come, but internally, do you truly believe 130% that is possible? Did you decide that is going to happen no matter what? Or there is still doubt there? So really, that is where the work starts. Because the minute you work on getting that 100 and bazillion% that it's happening, no matter what the reality shows, no matter what the statistics say, no matter how old you are, thinking you're too old to get a husband or it's too late for you, and all that BS stories we tell ourselves, the minute you're going to do that and you're going to decide that this is meant for you, that this is happening for you, that this comes to you, that you choose to believe and see everything moving towards what you want, no matter what, that is where the magic happens. Because the minute you're going to stop asking for the external reality to validate what do you want inside of you, you're going to be free, because you're no longer relying on the external validations, opinions, and you just don't live outside in. You experiencing the world within yourself. So when you are in that alignment, in that trust, and that deep, deep trust and on yourself, on this path, on God, on the source, on universe, and you just know that everything will happen no matter what, it's just going to happen. And you're not in a rush, because you're enjoying the process of becoming that match. You're enjoying to see more and more of it, becoming more and more of it, and not discouraged and not choosing to believe the external reality, quote unquote, what we call it. There's no reality. Everything is simulation. Everything is a projection of yourself. We live in a multi-dimensional reality. Everything is possible, and it's all happening in the same time. The question is, and what reality are you synced into? Is there going to be a time when it's going to align to where you want? Yes, it's going to happen. It's a law. It's the law of the universe. It's going to happen. The question is how you choose to believe in it and how you choose to be in it. In what feeling? Are you going to be in feeling of, oh, it's not happening, and this is wrong, this is not happening, I'm so depressed, I'm so upset, and and then guess what? Your frequency is no longer there. So, oops, you're coming back to your default. You're coming back to that, your current safe reality that you live in right now. But if you want to create a change for yourself, something that is not here yet, it's not in your reality. So you have to create that reality within you. And when you create that reality within you, and you're 100% sure it's going to happen, you decided, mind, body, spirit decided, you just said, that's it. I'm done playing small. I'm done being alone. I'm done making excuses. I'm done doing all the things. I am a living. I decide that I live for now. I live for myself. I live for my mission. I live for living of purpose and fulfillment. In this moment, everything is changing. And your job is just be consistent and checking in with your decision, checking in with your energy, checking in of how you are interpreting your reality, and choosing to always come back to what serves your decision and your energy. Woo! I just feel just something bigger move through me. And I feel like I need to listen to this podcast sometimes, because we all get distracted. There's so much going on. I'm talking about like mentally and politically and emotionally and personally and all the things. But we always need to remember that the power is always within ourselves. And we choose to believe and know what is right for us. And the reality is always going to reflect what we believe and what we choose to know. So my wish for you, my dears, is to have an amazing rest of 2023 and a beautiful, gorgeous, successful, fulfilled with joy and abundance and effortless abundance to those who are celebrating the Jewish New Year. And my wish for you is to decide that you are worthy of everything that you want, and know that if it lives in your heart, it is already done. It's already happened. And you are the one who needs to sink in with this reality by deciding that it's true. It has happened. It's already here. And I love it. And I choose to see that I'm moving towards that right now. So that's my wish for you guys. I love you so, so, so much. I'm so excited to spend this week, actually 2 weeks. My dad is here from Israel to visit me. It's been almost a year since I saw him. So, this family time means the world to me, because, as a mom, like becoming a mom, your relationship with your parents kind of change. You see them in a different light. And for me to see this relationship that I had with my father was very complex relationship, and see how he changed throughout the years and how softer he became, and to see how he's interacting with Michael, it's literally just like music to my inner child. Right. So I just love that moments and these family times that it just literally prices. So I'm wishing you guys an amazing week ahead, amazing rest of the year, amazing year ahead. And with that, please let me know if you like this episode, if you have any follow-up questions, if you love this episode and you found it inspirational and everything that you needed right now, and someone needs it right now. One of your best friends is feeling stuck and you're just tired of hearing her talking about it, send her this episode. And if you feel sharing the abundance, post it on your social media, and please tag me so I can send you a free effortlessly abundant hypnosis that is going to help to rewire your subconscious mind to attract more of that wealth and abundance into your life on autopilot. So, guys, thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in our next episode. Bye.